Not one, but two Ohio State Buckeyes, the Ohio State Buckeyes, Cardale Jones, Vonn Bell. What's the poop, fellas?
Not much. I'm chilling.
Yeah,
you
how about
doing?
you,
Yeah,
Cardale?
just chilling, enjoying this weather.
Are you enjoying it so far? It's a little humid, though.
It
But
is.
you look nifty nonetheless, though, Cardale.
Appreciate it.
It's a nice tie you have.
Look at him.
Von, a little bit more casual,
Yeah, more
no
casual.
tie. What are we going to do on draft day, fellas? Von, what do you have your outfit all planned out now?
Not yet.
No.
Something special coming soon.
Are you going to be in Chicago?
Yeah.
You're going to be up there.
Yes, sir.
You're bringing the gang with you, too.
Yo, mom, family.
Very nice.
We need a gang.
Well, here's the big thing that we got to talk about in advance. You know, it's a big moment when they announce your name. I don't want you guys now turning to your agent and kissing your agent and hugging your agent before you do your mom.
You can't do that.
No, well, a lot of guys do it, and that's a bad look right out of the gate.
You gotta hug your mama first.
That's right. Thank you. Cardale, what are you going to do for the draft?
Chilling at home.
What do you think? I don't want to get down, to get into a dark place or anything. But what do you think about? People have asked you this a million times. Do you feel like in the last year, are you like, man, I wish I would have gone. I wish I would have put my name in there in 2015.
No, of course not.
No,
Of course not.
because why?
Because I feel like I wasn't ready.
Is that true? And now you feel better prepared?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
What's intriguing to me about you is, as opposed to a lot of these other QBs names that are floating around there, is a lot of these guys are expected to be, if they're getting picked, Goff and Wentz, they're supposed to be like, they got to go in there and they have to be the savior of a bum team. You could go to a team that's 3-13, but you also might land on a team that was in the playoffs last year. Has that occurred to you?
Yeah, of course, we kind of weighed out all the options, and that'd be pretty sweet to, get drafted to a team that has a kind of solidified, quarterback who got a couple of years left, and, go up, take me up under his wing and groom me to be, never know, young Aaron Rodgers.
Here's what could happen in the first round. I wouldn't be surprised, and I mean this too. By the way, I didn't mention this to you. I'm a Steelers fan.
Okay.
And so this could happen.
With their 25th pick in the first round, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Vonn Bell, Ohio State.
That could very well happen. What would be your reaction to that? Would you like the idea of that?
Yes, I would.
Yeah.
I might start crying.
Would you? Because would it be more emotional if it was the Steelers than, I don't know,
Any team.
any team's going to make you weep?
It's what a blessing.
You've already planned that you're going to weep.
Yeah.
Is that true?
It's going to be a little tear come down.
What do you think, Cardale? Will you weep?
I don't know. I've never been drafted before, so we have to see.
That's right.
It's going to happen.
There's
Watch.
something
It's gonna
weird
happen.
about to predetermine that it's going
I
to.
make sure there's no cameras around, whatever I do.
Yeah.
Here's what I want to hear happen, and I've let the Pittsburgh Steelers know this. I want to hear this.
In the third round, with whatever pick it is in the third round, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Cardale Jones, quarterback, Ohio State.
Would that make you happy?
I'm going to tell them they should have picked me in the first.
In the first round. Listen, it could happen. I've been singing songs about you, man. I feel like, tell me what you think, actually, Vonn, because you're watching this and he's being modest and nice and everything. But do you feel like you hear the names Wentz and Goff and Lynch and all these guys? Isn't it a little crazy that you aren't hearing the name Cardale Jones a lot more than we have been hearing it the last, 6-8 weeks?
It is. Because I know he got a powerful arm than most of all those guys there. So I know he could do. I've been in practice with him. I've seen him in games, in big-time games. He won his big-time games. So I've seen what he could do. So we're going to let the film tell the rest of the story. So I'm not really worried about it. He going to take care of himself, and God has a plan for him.
Have you ever, in practice or anything, have you ever picked off Cardale?
You can ask him.
He probably got an interception off a tip pass.
Oh, you gonna do me like that?
He probably got some type of interception, but he lucky. It was probably in 7-on-7 when I couldn't.
It was team versus team.
Do you have the juice, Cardale, at Ohio State to say like, hey, Coach Herb, I want him off the field now. I'm not gonna be showing up like that. My guys can't intercept me out here. That's not good for my confidence, Coach.
Man,
No,
of course not. I want the.
I'm running all the way to the touchdown. Flipping.
No, I want to not just play against the best. I want to practice against the best, and he's definitely one of the best. I mean, his numbers, his accolades speak for itself. He's All-American this year.
Well, listen, the rich history of Ohio State defenders there. Now about to get even better when the draft rolls around here. What is the dumbest question people have asked you outside of this little conversation we're having here? What's the dumbest question that a team has asked you so far?
Really nothing dumb. They just always
Really?
want to test my IQ and how smart I am and my intelligence of the game. So I haven't really got any weird or inappropriate questions.
Did they ask you, because we were talking to somebody the other day, we were talking to Shaq Lawson, and he said somebody asked him who the 4th president of the United States was. Did you get that one?
No, I got like, what is the big rainforest in South America. And that was about it.
Really?
Yeah.
That seems unnecessary to throw that one. Did you guys know that one of our presidents, William Howard Taft, the really fat guy, do you know that he loved milk so much that he had a cow living on the White House lawn?
No, I didn't know that.
That's true.
Wow.
If you get a question from a team about a president, throw that back at them and say, bet you didn't know that. We're even now, team.
Yeah, you would be pretty even on that one.
Yeah. Did you get any weird questions?
I did.
Yeah.
They asked me was I a cat or a dog.
And?
I'm a
Pretty sure you
dog.
said a cat. Nah.
I'm a dog.
You shouldn't have started off by lying to no teams. You shouldn't do that.
I'm not going to respond to him. Dave, you got anything else?
Cardale. I mean, what would be like? It feels like the only answer you're supposed to give there is dog, right? Like a cat. What's the virtue of being a cat as a football player?
Always
You
land on your
scared?
feet.
Okay, you know what? Cardale's right. He solved that riddle, right? You land on your feet, right?
He's thinking outside the box.
You got
Also,
to- why would you-
emotionless. Is that a good way to be? To be a cat, like you don't care about stuff. You don't get emotional about stuff.
I mean, I wouldn't say that, but it's a good way to.
I
have
feel
your
like they're
emotions
always
in
on the
check.
attack.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something seriously. You were the face of that Buckeyes team a couple years ago that whipped Bama and did all. I mean, it was people didn't think it was going to happen beforehand. You did that. And the whole time you were smiling, and America loved it. Don't ever stop doing that. Don't listen to the jive about people like, oh, that Cam Newton shouldn't do this, or quarterbacks can't be happy out there. Keep on smiling. It was so charming, was it not, Vonn?
It was. It's like having fun out there with your brothers and keep on enjoying it. Don't worry about the outside world.
Don't let these cynics, don't let these curmudgeons tell you how you have to. That's nonsense, Be delightful the way you've shown yourself to be. That must have been quite a trip for you to be from not playing 3 weeks and then suddenly you're on the cover of every magazine. You're the Sports Center interview and so on and so forth, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty sweet, but I mean, of course, I'm a smile. That's my personality, and we were winning. That's why I was smiling. So unfortunately enough that I never lost a game, so you haven't seen me.
He's
my
undefeated.
reaction.
Does he bring that up?
No, he doesn't.
Nah.
It never comes up.
Nah.
Oh,
He's
it would
still-
come up all the time before me.
He undefeated still, so.
That's right. You should brag about that all the time. Who's the best celebrity or football guy you've met in this whole process?
I'll say Phillip Rivers.
Phil Rivers
I'll
was
say
the
Phillip
coolest
Rivers.
one, huh?
Yeah, just to get his insight and pick his brain a little bit and to see how he works. I definitely say Phillip Rivers.
How say you, Vonn?
Marcus Gilchrist.
Of all the people in the world,
That's
Marcus
all-
Gilchrist.
I was just by myself at training in Boca Raton, Florida. He trained at the same spot, and we just picked each other's brain.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
And Mark
Professional.
Ingram, too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Had a couple of guys down there.
very nice. Who, if they make the movie of your life, do you want to play you, Cardale Jones? I start with you.
Myself. I'm playing myself.
I like that.
I was about to say to myself. I
I
got to play myself.
Who would do better if you guys switched positions? Would you, Vonn, be a better who would thrive in that way?
Me. No
He
way
ain't
he
gonna
can
hit
be
nobody.
a quarterback. No way he can be a quarterback. First, too small.
Too small.
Can't throw.
Russell
you're
Wilson.
Pretty smart. You're pretty smart, but you can't throw. And I'm just coming downhill knocking heads off. And then
I could throw.
I'm already go look at what a quarterback is thinking about.
Look at that. See, he knows how to warm that
Hey,
thing up.
you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
No way.
Who's more handsome?
Come on, son.
Yeah.
Well, see, he said, all right, but listen,
Come on.
I'm going to say, I give
I ain't going to go there.
I give Cardale's outfit the victory here. That's what I'll say.
Because he got the tie on, too.
Hey, have you guys ever seen that show Inside the Actor's Studio where James Lipton, he's a bearded fella, and he interviews famous actors up on a stage? Never seen it?
No, sir.
Anyway, so he asks a series of questions at the end of each one. I think we should do it. It's sort of like, it's not a Wonderlic test. It's just to get to know you a little bit.
Okay.
First, I'm going to go with you, Cardale. What's your favorite word?
12.
Ooh, Vonn.
VBA.
What's your least favorite word, Cardale?
23.
Why 23? I don't get it.
That's it. I ain't going to say it.
What's
Tell us
23?
what I'm going to do.
There's
Tavis
22
Powell.
guys.
Tavis Powell, my other safety.
I got you. Okay. What, Cardale, and be careful here now, what turns you on?
Watching film.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, spread that out. Send it out to the 32 teams. They're going to love that answer. Vonn, just say ditto, because that's a good one. That's a good call.
Ditto.
Just before you get drafted, that sounds
Ditto.
good, you know? What turns you off, Cardale?
Losing.
Yes, I hate losing.
Listen, Vonn, I don't
He's
want you to
going
take
first.
all right, but I don't want you to
He's
take
going
all the
first.
answers.
He's going
Let him go
first.
first. Let him
No, let him go first.
I like, see, Cardale, this is also, I'm going to give this tape to all the teams, too, because clearly you've shown yourself to be a leader here. Look at Vonn taking your answers like that. All right, Cardale. Now, Vonn, what sound do you love?
What sound?
Yeah.
Confetti falling.
What is it?
Confetti falling.
Oh, I didn't realize. It's pretty noisy when the confetti starts going up.
Right.
Cardale, how say you? I like that, though. I hear what you're saying.
My daughter laughed.
Ah, that's very nice. What sound do you hate, Cardale?
Booze.
Your baby crying. That's not a good sound. Yeah, booze is no good.
My mama mad.
Well, now are you gonna now use this going forward? Like, if she tries to get mad at you, be like, now wait a second.
I heard it.
You should just always have, like, on your cell phone a picture of you getting drafted. Like, now wait a second before you yell. Remember this now. Remember this? This was pretty exciting. What profession would you want to have? Would you like to try if you're not going to be a football player?
Basketball.
Baseball.
Why aren't the Buckeyes in the tournament? That's a little big drop off there. I went to Indiana University. We didn't have any trouble getting back to the tournament this year.
Y'all beat my guys.
Yeah,
UTC.
And really, I think you guys should really apologize, both of you, to me for, come on. The Hoosiers really had you down in Bloomington this year.
Stop.
No.
Well, they had you.
Stop it.
Zeke Elliott made that one long run, but still,
He
really.
got about 3 of them.
Yeah,
And I defended the pass.
And we didn't have our QB by the end of the game or our running back. What about that?
Excuses. Remember you told me before the show.
Bitten by my own snake. You're right. What profession would you not want to have, Cardale?
Maybe race car driver.
I wouldn't want to have that one either. Yeah.
Hockey.
I don't know.
Because you ain't tough enough.
I don't know. No, it's not because of toughness.
You ain't tough.
It's about the skating on ice.
I think it would be boring to. I hear you on. Wouldn't that get boring to drive the whole day?
Yeah, boring and dangerous. Going around and being 180 miles per hour.
You're right.
Three different cars. No, it ain't.
It'd be tedious on one hand because it'd be so boring, but then on the other hand, you might hit the wall at any given time. So
pretty scary.
It'd be nerve-wracking too.
Yeah.
Who wants either one of those things? Yeah, football's a better way to go. If heaven exists, Vonn, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive?
You pretty much accomplished everything. Now walk in.
It's not going to be better than what you did on Earth, Vonn, but come on in anyway. Something like that is what you want.
Yeah,
How about you, Cardale?
I want to play that dun 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 up dun up. Yeah, play that music. And we got a little special handshake. What up, 12?
Really?
Yeah.
Too much.
I love it. So they're going to play the Monday Night Football theme as you come in, and then God's going to give you a special handshake.
Handshake and say, what up, 12?
Now the party can start.
Yeah.
Now the Cardale's here, everybody. Get ready. 12's arrived here. You seem proud of 12. How did you arrive on that?
Just the name 12 gauge and just shorten it a little bit and start calling 12. So
12 is the best number to wear as a quarterback with the possible exception of 7. 7's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
You know why? Let me show you why. Because the number 7,
touchdown.
It looks like well, that's true too, but it looks like an arrow pointing upwards. If somebody has 12 wherever you go, try 7, and you can tell them why we did that.
I don't know about that one.
I think about it. Yeah, I might have to buy 12 from someone, but we'll see.
All right, well, listen, fellas, delightful to meet you guys. Good times lay ahead for you up in Chicago next month. We'll be looking for it. Like I say, I'll be very happy if I see one of those Steeler executives hand in both of you guys black and gold jerseys. Maybe they'll even trade up to get you in the first round so that you'll get that too. Either way, good stuff. Vonn Bell, Cardale Jones. Thanks for the time, fellas.
Thank you so much.